welcome to. Oh my God. Hi. Welcome to Creative Conversations. There goes Miss Mata. Let's see. Hi, Sean. Congratulations.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
I'm great. I'm doing good. I'm a little nervous, but we here.
We here.
We
It's
gonna do the
all
thing.
good. This is a FaceTime call. We chilling.
Yeah.
It's nothing. We good.
I feel that. I love that.
Yes. Welcome, welcome. So normally when I begin, I just always do an introduction of what Creative Conversations is. The concept stays the same, but it kind of changes every time. But
Yeah.
pretty much Creative Conversations was to build community, was to have conversations with other creatives, no matter what your medium is, whether a singer, hairstylist, I have somebody in the comments, hairstylist, painter, earring maker, shoe designer, whatever the case may be. We all have things that we go through that I feel like fuels our creativity, that most people don't understand. And so, just to speak about our processes and whatever else we want to talk about today, what's going on in the world, everything. So,
All the
uh,
things happening.
all,
Yeah.
all the things, all the things. So, yeah, and this is just like a FaceTime call, so nothing, too formal. And yeah, I just want to say I met Jessica. I haven't met Jessica, actually. This is actually my first time speaking to her. So I
Yeah.
started following her during the pandemic, the beginning of the pandemic. I don't even know. Your page just came across mine. I really don't even know how that happened, but I was like, damn, she's dope. Um, your earring perfectly dismantled, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
That I started following that page first, and I was just like,
Okay.
wow, these earrings, are fly. And I think it was definitely because Orisha based, spirituality based, and at
Yeah.
that time I was at the beginning stages of my journey, so I was like, oh, what is this?
Love that.
And yeah, so I want you to introduce yourself. I know nothing about her, so this is really going to be a conversation that,
But yeah,
yeah,
fresh.
so yeah. So go ahead.
Um, well, hi guys. I'm Jessica Mata. I'm 33. I'm a Pisces. I reside in Dallas, but I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York, East New York.
Brooklyn.
That's home always. I'm a painter. I'm a multidisciplinary artist. I kind of dabble in a few different types of forms of art and things. I enjoy writing poetry. I make wearable art with polymer clay. Currently diving into the modeling world too, because that's just something that I've always wanted to do. And I'm like, why not? We
Okay.
don't do everything.
Yes,
um,
multifaceted.
exactly. And not creatively, I'm a director of support for a digital marketing company, and I like to work out. I kind of am all over the place, and I'm
Mhm.
cool with that. I
Yeah.
feel like my forms are consistently changing, evolving, shifting in all the ways. Um, and times I feel like I know what I'm doing, and then there's times where I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing.
All of
And I
us.
feel like it all coexists. I'm cool with that. We gonna figure it out regardless.
All of us, all of us. That's right now I'm good. Right now I know what I'm doing today. Tomorrow,
Let's stay there for a little bit.
catch me tomorrow.
I feel that.
Okay. Well, welcome.
Thank
The paintings that are behind, yes, I think all of us as artists, do you want me to call you Taurus? I'm gonna call you Taurus. That's your name. Taurus said I feel the same. And so I think all of us as artists, as creatives, we're looking for, and that's why I wanted to show this process of like, nah, we figuring it out
you.
as we
Nah,
go. You know what
exactly.
I mean? So like, I think we all feel like that. I think we all feel like things should be a certain way, and
Exactly.
we've never seen. another example of why I wanted to do this is that we never really seen it processes within quote unquote celebrities or artists. They just appear, you know what I mean? They're just,
What
oh,
it
they're
is,
just
what
there.
I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we think that, the success is like a microwave success. Like, oh, when I started my artwork,
Mhm.
I was like, oh, I made something, put it out, and I'm like,
Hello?
yeah, anybody? No?
Y'all
Yeah.
see this?
Yeah, yeah.
I
Like,
see that.
so, and then after a while, I had to realize, you know what? This is going to be a journey. First of all, my art was for me. But
Yes.
yeah, my art was for me. My art was in a therapy after my brother passed and just an
Mhm.
expression. So I had to get out of that mindset of like on social media having to always put out for consumption as far as like monetarily, and just really be like, nah, stick to this is for me. This is for
Absolutely.
me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. I resonate with that for sure. I feel like people just get, they see you on this little squares, this little screen, and like they just see this little part of who you are, but there's just so much more that's going on behind the scenes as a creative, as an artist. Um, I feel like a lot of life experiences and I don't know, just life. It's really the core of like, at least for me, I feel like that is literally the core and the reason why I create. I feel like I have to go through some sort of like, it doesn't always have to be negative, but I do feel like I have to go and experience life for me to um, create the work that I create.
Hmm.
I could take years off from it and I don't know. There's just like I have to feel something to create.
Absolutely.
Um,
Yeah.
and, and I think that's part of the reason why I wanted to do this with you too because they only get to see this little glimpse, right? They see this art,
Yes.
but there's just so much more behind it. I feel like I'm trying to open myself up more as an artist, as a creative. Sometimes this space makes it hard to do
Hmm.
that. You have to like kind of put a facade or
Perform and
have it all
yeah,
together, and it's like no, actually, there's this little awkward human being behind all of this work that I create, and I want people to see that side of the art as well.
absolutely. Yeah. But like people probably would not ever know this, but I am the shyest, the shyest person.
Really?
What? Oh my gosh. Like when I first started doing, like now I'm okay. Now that I've done this a couple of times, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, whatever. When I first, excuse me, was starting to do it, like the first day, I was like, oh my God, like shaking literally. And but I just formed it in my mind and in my head. Like it's really not that deep. It's
Nah, for
really
real,
not.
yeah.
And it's just to like you said, get a glimpse into who the person is, because my personality is so much more than what I look like. It's so much
Mhm.
more than what my artwork is. Like
Mhm.
you guys will fall in love with me more than that. You know what I mean? So,
Absolutely, yeah.
and I
And
wanted,
your art is dope. I just
thank
want to
you,
say,
thank you, thank you. So
like,
is
you're
yours.
not
So
the
is
only
yours.
one. Like when you came through on IG, I was like, wait, who's this? Let me see what's
Thank
going on. You're very
you.
talented.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're
As are
welcome.
you. That's Jessica's artwork right behind her.
Yes.
Amazing. I mean, you want to talk about it? Like, explain it. What's?
Yeah, I mean, I could definitely get into the journey a little bit for sure. I think ultimately I realized my purpose was to paint.
Mm,
I've been painting since 2010, just strictly working on oil on canvas. I went to school for a couple years. I went to college, and I had this one oil painting class. And mind you, when I got into college, they were like, "Okay, what do you want to do?" And I'm like, to be honest, I don't know. I'm still figuring that out.
same.
I'm like, I like art, so like, let's go. So let's try some art. Um, I took literally one oil painting class, and that class changed my life.
Wow.
From the moment I touched the paintbrush and the paint and put it on canvas, I'm like, this is the thing that I want to do.
Wow.
And I remember feeling like heaviness every time I would go to school now, and I'm like, I just want to paint all day. I want to paint all day, and I ended up leaving school. Um, and I just took it and I ran with it. And I remember the day that I left school, I like was bawling on the lawn. I'm like
Mm,
crying my eyeballs out
mm,
because it was scary, right? The journey. I didn't know what was gonna happen, but I knew that I needed to do this for myself. Um, Around 2019, I took a few years off from painting. I didn't touch a paintbrush. I didn't paint literally for
mm.
5 years.
Wow.
Um, and I kind of redirected my focus to just rediscovering who I was. I felt like I was just going through so much life and just different things, relationships and things, and I kind
Mhm.
of like lost track of the path. Um, but in that in between time, I was able to dive into other loves that I didn't know I loved,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
polymer clay. And
How
I
did you
started
discover that? Like, how did that come about?
pandemic. I remember like
Wait a second, you started during the pandemic?
yes, yeah,
Jessica, what? I thought you had been doing it for like
yeah,
ever.
yeah. Pandemic. I remember
Wow.
painting like these little wooden earrings. I'm like, I just want to paint all day, but like I want to find different things that I want to paint on and create with. And I remember taking a trip to the art store, and I'm like, what is so I remember just like I invested $300 and I said I'm gonna learn this new medium. I don't know what it is. I don't know where I'm gonna go with it, but I'm going to make a dope collection. It's gonna be trial and error, but I'm gonna go full force with it. And then I ended up putting out a collection and I sold it out, and I was like,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, people are
Yeah.
resonating with the work. People love what is being put out there, and I loved it. I love the process. I love playing with the clay and molding it and sculpting it with my hands.
Mhm.
It just felt good. And I didn't feel that way since 2010 when I
Mhm.
took that oil painting class, and that's how I knew a light bulb went off, and I was like, yeah, we're gonna master this thing. Um, but even though like I stopped painting, that in between time allowed me to like discover those new passions. Um, I sold hundreds of earrings that I'm super proud of, like the designs. Thank you.
Oh
And I
wait,
spot.
what's the new thing? I'm telling you, I'm not hit.
I do that everywhere now, just for the team. Like, just
I
thinking,
remember somebody did it to me once. I was like, what the fuck is that?
what is that? What are you doing? I guess that's the new thing, right? I'm 33, so like I feel like there's some things that I'm still catching up on.
And I'm 37, so baby, I was like, okay. I can't even do what's the other I can't they laugh at me all the time. That
What
little when people I don't even know what it is. First of all, back in the day you used to
Okay,
do a
I was
heart
about to
like
say, are
this.
we doing
We
this?
used to do this. But now they like I don't know what fingers it is. It's
I
weird.
gotta
I'm
look
like,
that
what?
one up. I gotta look that one up.
um,
For sure.
do me a favor. Can you
Yeah,
are you able to adjust your camera? Because
yeah.
your face is like where the comments
Oh,
is. There you go.
my
There you
bad.
go.
Hold on.
No, yeah, perfect.
Let me put you up. I created this little makeshift
Yeah,
stand
yeah,
here.
yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, cool.
All right.
All right.
Um, wow.
But yeah, I mean, I ended up doing like really cool events. I got to meet really cool people in the process of like learning this new craft, and I got to send my work to stylists. I got
Mm,
to sponsor like really dope premieres and events. I
yeah.
did like custom weddings. Like I didn't think it was gonna go this far.
Yeah.
But I'm grateful for that journey, and I do think that space definitely needs the time and the space to just do all the rebranding and come back, because I haven't done it in a while, but it is a space that still tugs at me as well. You know
Hmm.
that I need to go back and do something there, and I'm just taking the time to just honor what I feel like spirit is trying to guide me to.
Ashe, Ashe.
Um, I think um, The journey was beautiful, and like I said, like I can't wait to give more time and space to that. There have been like so many shifts in between, and I just feel like Spirit was like, "You need to paint now. It's time. Like it's time for you to paint." Too long. 5 years is too long, you know.
Yeah.
And in the midst of that 5 year, even though I discovered a new passion, I still felt that like tug.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and regardless of what I did, painting was just that thing that I knew that I wanted to do all the time. Even in my own like inconsistencies, I felt like that was the one thing that was constant since 2010.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. So now I'm answering that call, and I started painting. I started painting again in 2024
Hmm.
last year, and I'm excited for the journey and the work that I've been producing. I don't even know half the time. I'm like I paint. I have a vision. I paint. I put it together. I paint it, and I shock myself. To be honest.
1,000% same. 1,000%. Nobody ever taught me how to do this. Like, I
Yes.
just, I don't even, I mean, I know where the ideas come from, but it's just like, it amazes me, really, like, what I
Yes.
could come up with. Like you say, you surprise yourself. And I'm just like, wow,
It's
like,
amazing. Like
incredible.
what time can do, you know, and life experiences can do.
Hmm.
I in the midst of all that, you know, to be transparent, I was going through like a really um, intense breakup. I was with this person for 10 years, but in the midst of that, I had also lost someone who was like a father to me. So
Hmm.
there was just a lot of shifting and uncomfortability happening. But in the midst of all that, it painting and art in general, all the forms was like the thing that I can cling to and feel like I still exist. Um,
Oh, whoa, whoa, yeah, wow,
yeah,
yeah.
it has it saved my life over and over.
Yeah. Oh, girl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You
even
know.
even to this day, like you said, you broke up, you had a breakup. My boyfriend passed away.
Mm,
November will be a year.
wow.
And with that and the death of him, but even before that, this started from the death of my brother, like
Oh man.
at
Yeah.
16. So it was like it's just all these things, right? And you're so strong all the time, but it's
Yes.
like when people don't see your strength, I feel like the art does.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
I'm
the
trying not to
art.
get emotional right now.
Yeah, I know, I know, I know. But I
Wow.
feel like
Yeah.
when you're not seen in that way because you always show
Mm-hmm.
up a certain way or you show
Yeah.
up for people or, the art sees you, spirit sees you because it can
Absolutely.
communicate through the art for sure.
Yep. And that's why I try to be so like I'm trying not to cry. God.
Oh, it's
Sorry.
okay. Let it go,
I didn't think I was gonna cry today. I said
girl.
spirit, you know, talk through me.
Yeah,
Whatever message needs to be put out there, like let it be.
I should.
But they said we coming. We got the messages for you. So
Oh,
thank you,
baby.
spirit. But yeah, I resonate with that for sure. I feel so seen by art, even in times of whether it's up, down, and that's something I have to remind myself as an artist as well, is to not only create in moments of like darkness,
Hmm.
because in the beginning of my art career, I look back at my art and I'm like, wow, like that is a different person, that is
Yeah.
with different experiences, but I try to also honor that darkness because I wouldn't because without it I wouldn't know the difference. Um, and I could I don't know. Is it? I guess that's it.
I always say in my prayers every day, I'm grateful for the blessings and the
Mhm.
lessons. Period.
Absolutely. I say yeah.
Period. Because it's polarities and everything, right?
Absolutely.
Child of Electra. polarities and everything. So you can't have light without dark. You cannot have up without down. You cannot have right without left.
Hmm.
You cannot have joy without pain. So
Yes.
you have to have these things to make you who you are. And it's so cliche to say, but when you really understand what that means, it's like
Yes.
you start to embrace the lessons even better when you're in it,
Yeah.
right? You are able to kind of like sit back and see it while you're in it as well, and not just like be so devastated at, oh, this is happening to me. It's not happening to you, it's happening for you, you
Absolutely.
know. Yeah.
Yeah, I love
Mm.
that. Ooh.
So what is your inspiration now for your paintings and stuff? Well, even your earrings, I feel like they're like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Similar for sure. The same, honestly, the same inspiration for real. Especially taking the seasons that I was put in and I'm in. I think a lot of my work is very deep rooted. It's ancestral. It's life experience all in one.
Hmm.
Most of my work is inspired by the healing journey and just things that I've went through personally, while also like remembering our ancestors. Because I think if it wasn't for them, honestly,
Girl, what?
the reminders, even when I don't want to hear it,
Oh.
they come through. They come through for sure. You know, I definitely owe it to myself to create more. Especially in the season that I'm in, I'm like, what can I paint? What kind of work will I produce? Whatever it is, I've this is the first season in my entire life for real where I feel the most connected to my ancestors,
Mm, I sure.
and my spiritual journey. Um, Thankfully, I've had some amazing people in my life who are super supportive and just
Yeah.
elders who have guided me in this process.
Hmm.
Um, but the messages that always came back from them was like, you need to be painting right now.
Yeah, yeah.
um, and I remember the first painting that I created in 2024 at the end of the year. I said, you know what, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna tap back in, and just see what comes of it and see how I feel. Just see how I feel doing it. Do I have the same feeling?
Hmm.
Is it that same feeling I got from 2010? Like,
Hmm.
does it still stick? And I remember doing it, and I'm like, oh my god. Like,
Yeah.
there were just certain things that I didn't paint before that I was like, I'm gonna just go full force and I'm gonna
Mm.
start painting and do something different and see what comes of it. And what I see reflected back was
Mm.
was what did it for me. I said,
Yeah.
this is what's being reflected back at me. This is amazing. This is what I needed to see.
Mm.
Because sometimes when you're going through these life experiences, you don't realize like the growth and the things that come from all those moments of darkness
Hmm.
or whatever it is that you're experiencing. And my art has done that for me. It has shown me so many different versions of myself, but through
Mm.
the
I
lenses
sure.
of my ancestors.
I sure.
Um, so grateful, honestly. I would say that's my inspiration, healing and spiritual work.
Yeah. And
Deep
exploration, right? A little,
exploration.
yeah. A little bit of,
Absolutely. Just rediscovering. I think it's okay as artists to rediscover who you are as an artist, as a person, and see how you feel doing that thing.
hmm. I think that my message for artists, especially, and I'm talking to myself, is slow down.
Yes.
Slow down. There's no
Yeah.
rush for anything. You're not gonna develop what you need to develop if you're or hear or see
Yeah.
what you need to see if you are rushing and trying to again put on for someone else other than
Yes.
yourself and what you need to do for yourself. And so just yeah, just enjoy the process. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. Definitely enjoy the process. I think
Hmm.
that's where I've been with art and paint. this time. It doesn't feel like survival. It doesn't feel
Yes.
like,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, this pressure of being this type of artist. It was just like you're doing this because it feels good on the inside because this is what's filling your cup right now.
Yes.
And I'm okay with just that. Everything else is like an add-on. You know, like
Yeah.
I think through that you allow those blessings to come in, you know, when you're just focusing on the thing that you love to do.
Absolutely. I remember the first boot that was like really to me really good was my
Mm-hmm.
orange boot with the cowrie shells on it, and I had like gold glitter,
Mm-hmm.
and it was during the pandemic. But I literally every day was just in there just trying new stuff, painting colors, whatever, and
Yeah.
it popped into my head, and I was like, ooh, like I rarely ever, like it's always a design, like I could see it, like it just literally is like a flash, and I'm like, ooh, I
Mm-hmm.
gotta I gotta get this down somewhere,
Yes.
yeah. And so
Yeah.
I do it digitally normally first,
Okay.
and then I'll do it,
Yeah.
uh what am I trying to say, tangibly.
Yeah.
Tangibly.
Yeah.
And yeah, and so my friend had made a post. It was during the time I'll never forget this. I was like, what? So he made a post. It was something, some one of the fashion brands was on their racist shit like they always are. And so he reposted a post talking about how these designers were at a party in blackface and support black designers. He
Mm.
put me in there, girl. I was not ready for that because I wasn't like, that
Yeah.
wasn't my mentality. I was just like
Yes.
creating. So now all these people are like, oh my God, I love to see so can I get it on the website? I was like,
That's crazy.
and I was just like, but then I was like, okay, if it's coming to you, this was my lesson though. But if it's coming to you, you gotta, you be ready for it, right? So it's
Yes.
it's a door that's open for you, right? And so do what you need to do. The door is open. So I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. I ordered a size run of shoes. I, was trying to do this and do that, but I was so stressed the fuck
Oh
out.
my God.
Stressed out because I was trying to manufacture shoes as if I was a manufacturer,
Mm.
right? I was trying to be a corporate business, little old
Yeah.
me. And so the lesson in that was like, yo, two lessons. Just because the door is open doesn't mean that that door is for you and that that door is an opportunity.
That part. Yep.
The second thing was for me to realize that and slow down. Realize that I don't have to do things the way that everybody else does them. That's not what I've never done things the way that everybody else does them. So why would you start now, right? And
Yes.
so that kind of just made me be like, okay, it's not at the demand of anybody.
Hmm.
It's what I create, right? So the shoe is no different than a canvas, right?
Yep.
People don't I can't even think of the word I'm trying to say. People don't mass produce canvases, right? They take their time on one piece of artwork. Somebody likes it, they're gonna get it. So that's
Yeah.
kind of the same concept now that I want to do. I even want to do it in a way like where people can auction it off, right? I'll set it at
Hmm.
a set price that I feel like is fair enough to start with, but I
Hmm.
also know the times that we're in, right? And so that's my give back to the consumers. It's
That's
like
good.
I understand, like, we don't got the money right now. The
Yeah.
economy is shit.
Times is
Everything
real
is going
different right now.
crazy. Yeah, everything is crazy. But I also want you to have my art, right? And
Yeah.
so that's the route that I want to go. It's like if I already created it, and then it takes the pressure off of me for trying to like I
Yes.
have to create something right now, you know.
Yeah.
So just creating as I need to and want to for myself. If it's in your size, if you like it, go ahead and
And
grab it.
cop
If not, and then if let's say I put something out and you like it, I'm willing to make it again, but
that.
it's not gonna be at the auction price, but
Right.
still,
Yeah.
so yeah.
That's dope, as you should. I think artists should slow down. I remember a couple years into Perfectly Dismantled, it was kind of the same for me. I'm like,
Mhm.
I'm producing hundreds of earrings at this point. My hands hurt. I can't. My hands are hurting, right? Like, what can I do differently at this point? And similarly to you, I was like, all right, I gotta cut it back. I'm gonna just drop like limited edition
Mhm.
earrings, and do it that way. And I did the same. I felt
Mhm.
better. I didn't feel like there was all this pressure. I wasn't as stressed, you know.
Yeah.
But I think artists should definitely take their time and do things um, at their pace. I don't think there has to be this. We're not Amazon.
Right. Right.
We're not just a bunch of machines putting these things together. Like, this is art that takes time. There's a
Mhm.
lot of energy put into it.
Mhm.
Imagine just rushing through mad shoes, like heels, and painting them one by one. Like, I don't think people fully understand the process for real. But yeah, definitely give artists more grace.
Yes, definitely. More grace, more support. Like I want I want okay, great. I want everybody to understand that support is not just monetarily.
Mm-hmm.
Support is being able to say, even if you just say, "Oh my God, I love that," or
Yeah.
a reshare, right? Like this,
Yes.
like where nobody really knows, at least me, who I am and my artwork. There's is I don't even know how many people in this world. I have a couple of thousand followers. Nobody has seen my stuff yet, right?
Crazy.
So
Yeah.
imagine if one person shares it, then the next person, and like it's just a
Yes.
domino effect. Like support your artists in that way. You don't have to necessarily buy their work. Um, yeah, like that to me, that's what support means. It's not just
Yeah, you don't got to do the most. Simply like reshare
yeah,
to make the difference. It takes that one person to see that piece and be like, wow, I resonate. Who's the artist? And then it goes crazy. But like, definitely support the artist for sure. Reshare, repost, comment, all the things.
nine words I heard nowadays.
Come on, y'all.
Yes. Let me see. Anything you want to talk about?
um.
Oh, I got it. Why? What Dallas? What happened? You went from BK to Dallas. What?
Oh, well, it was BK to Florida. I spent 6 years.
Ah.
Yeah, I spent 6 years in Florida, almost 6 years in Florida,
Mhm.
and then I came to Dallas.
Mhm.
So in the midst of me kind of going through that experience, losing somebody really close to me, breakup,
Mhm.
all the things were just
And I'm
happening.
sorry for your loss.
I appreciate it. It was definitely a very very dark time.
Mhm.
It was definitely a very necessary and mandatory isolation moment for me where I had to kind of hone in and take care of myself. You know, at that point in time, I was feeling really good. You know, I was doing all the things for myself. It was an opportunity in that isolation to like just relearn who I was outside of all of that. Um, and
Mhm.
then I literally had 2 months to figure out if I was going to stay where I was.
Mhm.
Um, it just, the energy there for me in Florida just didn't feel the same anymore. It was just a redirect. I just couldn't see it for
What part
myself.
of Florida?
Tampa, Florida.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I kind of
One of my
was.
besties lives down there.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
I love being close to the water though. That's the only thing that I miss about being there.
Yeah.
Here in Dallas, it's kind of just flat. There's not much nature, to be honest. You kind of have to drive out to get there. Um, but I remember the idea of Houston coming up in my mind,
Mm.
and I'm like, Houston, let's go to Houston. Let's check it out and see what it's giving. And I really like Houston.
I've been to Houston one time and one time only.
Enough said. It's beautiful, but it just wasn't for me.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you know what, Dallas. My brother had brought up Dallas, and I'm like, let's go to Dallas. Um, I just wanted to start over fresh, but
Mhm.
I wanted to start over somewhere that would make sense. And at that point, I was kind of allowing spirit to guide me. I'm like,
Yeah.
please, wherever it is, like, let me know. And I remember from the moment I touched Dallas grounds off that plane, I just got this like crazy feeling. And
Mm.
I knew before even seeing Dallas, I said,
Mm.
it's going to be Dallas. And
Wow.
I remember a bunch of people just coming up to me. They're like, "Oh my God, like you're here! You're so
Yeah, yeah.
amazing!" Say hi. I'm like, "Oh my God,
Yeah. More. What
I'm
else?
moving right now. Where are my bags?" It was the energy here was
Mm.
crazy, and I just remember driving around. I rented a car and I drove around, and I was like, "Wow, like I'm supposed to be here." And I had this moment where I went to this little small park. It's a little town here. It's called Bishop Arts District.
Hmm.
It's very small, but it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Um, and I remember driving down this road, and I saw on my left hand side, I saw Shango Botanica, and I was like,
Mafere fun shango.
and I was like, oh,
Uh-huh.
sign one.
In
uh,
Texas, in
in
Dallas.
Texas,
Wow.
in Texas, real big
Guess what?
Shango.
Guess what? I'm sorry.
What? What? No, it's all
I'm
good.
sorry. So yesterday I went to a Shango Bembe
Okay.
for a priest of Shango of 45 years that lives in Dallas,
Wow.
Texas. That lives
Oh
in
my
Dallas, Texas.
God.
Girl,
Wait, what?
we'll talk.
Yeah, let's talk,
We'll
please.
talk. Yeah, it
Absolutely.
was amazing. It was
Oh my
amazing.
gosh.
Yeah.
That's
That's
crazy.
funny that Dallas, he lives in
That's
Dallas.
crazy.
Yeah.
That was like the first thing that stood out to me when I was driving. I was like, it's this huge botanica too. It's not just like a
Mm.
regular botanica. It was huge. And it was like there for me to see. Um, and then I remember driving down and I got out the car and I'm walking and then I saw this mural. It was a mural of like I think it was like Batman or something.
Mm-hmm.
But that mural stood out to me because I was like, this looks so familiar. And I hadn't realized that I was there 6 years ago
Mm.
in front of this mural,
Mafé Pum Cabiosilo.
in front of this same mural that my entire family we took a picture in front of. And I was like, that's crazy. Like this is crazy. Like I'm supposed to be here and I just knew I was supposed to be here. And from that moment I remember going back and I'm like, we're moving. We're gonna drive
Wow.
17 hours and we're gonna come and we're gonna start over. I don't know anybody here, but
Wow.
wherever the journey takes me is I'm open to it.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
I've had stories, connections like that.
Yeah. I
Like
love hearing
I
those.
love stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi cousin, love you. So let me think my first of all, I'm in right now. I'm in my childhood home, my childhood apartment. And my mother was raised here, my uncles were raised here. I was raised here, obviously. My mother had me when she was 18. And so my grandfather passed in 2021, not from the pandemic,
Mm-hmm.
but after he passed, I took over the apartment.
Okay.
He had hella shit, hella everything. Like I'm looking at records right now. I'm looking at like he used to sell black books, so like he had like a storage full of books. The house was full of books. Like I gave so much stuff away. Like that's how much stuff he had.
Mm.
His Ori, I'm the first in my family to practice this.
Mm.
He had There's this picture I'm looking at right now. It says Black Ways in a White World. And when you look up on that picture, and it's one of my favorites, and it wasn't until I would put the picture up and I'm looking at the picture and I'm like, all these people got on Alekes.
Oh wow.
All these people got on. I was like, yo. Then he had two esteras, two mats.
Mm. That
What?
would trip me out.
I was like, what? Like so many different things. I went to Saint Francis of Assisi, who is
Mhm.
the saint of Orula, Ifa.
Mhm.
Just all these things started clicking, and I'm like,
Oh my God.
oh, this is where I'm supposed to be. Like
Yeah.
this is for me. Like they've been telling me, but I just
I
didn't know,
love
you
those
know?
confirmations.
Oh my gosh. I told this story. I told my godmother this the other day. So I'm a child of a legba. His number is 3. I had a birthday party in the 2nd grade. Never forget it. Had a birthday party, had some cupcakes or whatever, and there was some extra cupcakes left left over.
Mhm.
And for anyone who doesn't know, Alegba is a trickster. He's very, loves to have fun. Just, I love him. So it was a cupcake left over, and the teacher was like, "Oh, I'm think of a number 1 through whatever, and whoever guesses the number, you'll get the cupcake." I don't know how I saw the number. I saw the number. I think I went up to the desk, and then she might have just had it open, and I saw it, and I was like, nah. But I was like, in 2nd grade, I was like, yeah, I'm about to get this cupcake. Like, fuck
Yeah.
it. So, what was the number?
That's great.
3.
It
That's
would
been
be.
my favorite number ever since. Ever
Wow.
since. And I was like, it gives me chills, goosebumps.
Oh
I
my
was like,
God.
wow.
That's amazing. I love hearing stories like that because it makes me feel like I'm not
Crazy?
tripping.
Yeah.
I'm so glad like other people are having these experiences.
Oh, yeah. And this is
Um,
what, again, this is what
yeah,
this is about. It's like, connecting. There's so many things that,
for sure.
so many ways that we're connected, and we don't, social media has like fucked up. Excuse me, I need to stop cussing so much. Social media has messed it up so
Yeah,
much, like
yeah,
the disconnect and everything else that's going on. But it's
absolutely.
like, yo, the person right next to you is probably your cousin, and you don't even know.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah, we're not as aware and not as receptive to things happening around us, right? Because like I remember in those moments of isolation, I spent so much time like by myself, no social media for real. I was just focused on my craft, and I remember all these things just started happening to me, and I'm like, what is happening right now? Like I started seeing the numbers. I started having dreams about Orishas that I'd never even heard about before.
oh,
And
I
I
girl. During the pandemic, I started like I was sober. I didn't drink. I didn't smoke. I was
mm,
exercising every other day. I was meditating every morning when I got up. To the point, hummingbirds were stopping in front of my face. No,
oh,
I'm not even lying. A hummingbird, and I was like, "Whoa!" And
that's
somebody
like
said, "OMG, y'all giving me chills too."
too.
Hummingbirds and the numbers and
Yeah,
um, I remember 333, seeing that everywhere. I'm like, what does
that
this
number.
mean? And so I looked it up, angel number, but it still wasn't clicking. I'm like, what? What?
Yeah,
But I don't understand. And then some things would say, oh, whatever you're thinking at that time, see what you
yeah.
were thinking, connect it. But I was like, I don't remember what I was thinking. until, until one day I was working out
Mm,
and it just came to me. And I said, 333, mind, body, soul. I
mm.
said, wow, it's the alignment of all these
Alignment.
things.
Yep.
I said, wow. And then it just started coming.
That's
Ritual. What is a
crazy.
ritual? I'm gonna post that. And I just found that notebook. That's crazy. I've been looking for this
Oh
notebook
my.
for a minute and I just found this
Uh-huh.
notebook. So I'm gonna post that. And it just
That's
broke down
super.
everything. Like, it was amazing. It was
That's
amazing.
crazy.
Like
That's
I've
crazy.
never felt like that in my life. I've never felt so connected. Like
Yeah.
I'm still to this day trying to get to that, like back to that. You know what I mean? Like I
Yes.
know I'm connected regardless, but just the way that I was so open, it was
Yes.
like,
The
wow.
excitement, and it's like you're
Yeah.
trying to figure out what the messages are, and that I resonate deeply with every single thing you just said. And 333 is crazy because that was like the third sign.
Yeah.
for me here when I moved to Dallas. I was like,
Mm.
where am I supposed to be? I kept seeing 333 everywhere when I was in Florida. I'm like, I don't even know where I'm about to go for real. I applied for this apartment. I'm like, freak, I don't know if I'm about to get this apartment. I don't know. I just kept seeing 333.
Mm.
The apartment that I got, guess the numbers. Guess those numbers. Yup.
Butterfoot and Legba. Wow.
333 was my address. And I said, okay, we going.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been an amazing journey for sure. And all of that has been a part of my creative process because I went through those experiences.
Mm-hmm.
It allowed me to be open in a way where I felt like I was ready for art now. Like art was
Ashe.
already waiting for me to like pick up that
Ashe.
paintbrush, but it was like, okay, I'm ready now. I'm ready to paint. I'm ready to
Ashe.
tell my story in whatever form, whatever way is going to come out.
Mm-hmm.
As long as I know that it resonates with me. And then I remember showing recently
Mm-hmm.
at the Vanguard Art Show here in Dallas.
Ooh.
And there were people coming up to me asking me questions and like really sitting, like standing and looking at pieces for like a long time. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
the questions I would get and the resonating like the comments and the questions I was getting, I was like, this is amazing. Like this is why I want to do art because
Yeah.
people see like their own reflections in the things that
Yes.
I create. And I didn't know that I didn't know it was gonna be like that. I was just like, yeah, this is I'm gonna put myself in the rawest form in the way that I feel like I want to paint this piece and just see what happens.
Mm-hmm. That's where I'm at now. Before, I feel like I was kind of exploring and discovering, like, because I felt like, okay, yeah, I have this talent, but what do I do? Like, what kind of shoe do I make? What,
Yeah.
it was, again, it was more so like, all right, yeah, the process in itself of doing it is the part that was for me,
Mm-hmm.
but what is it that people want, right? And so that's what I was trying to figure out. But now it's more so like this next piece that I'm about to put out is like, oh, okay, I see now. I see I
Mm-hmm.
had to like um train. It was pretty much like training myself during that
Yes.
time, right? I'm training myself to, mastering. They say you master in what is it, 10,000 hours. So doing those, every day, not every day, because, but just sitting there and just adding to stuff or having new
Yeah.
ideas, and it may not have necessarily been something that I really, not really wanted to do, but it was just like,
Mhm.
you're gonna make this white and purple, okay, like, you know what I mean, like nothing really behind
Yeah.
it for me, but now it's starting to evolve into a enormous part of my journey and my spiritual journey, my healing journey, my community journey. I feel like a lot of things that I say, people resonate with, and which I love, because it's like, again, this is what we're here for. I
Yeah.
always tell people our lives are not about us. We're here to help each other out. Not,
Absolutely.
again, not saying, oh, Jessica, you got to do this, or,
Right.
this is what needs to be done. But just by my existence is resistance.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes. And that connection, that connection, I think I love what you're doing. I love your work. I
Thank
love
you.
what you're doing, and I think we need more of it. We need more spaces like this.
Hmm.
Um, I'm just excited. I'm excited for the journey overall, and I can't wait to like do more of this.
Yeah.
Put myself out there a little bit more, and
Yeah.
allow people to see me and get to know me as an artist. I feel like just understanding the artist is a big part of it, and
And
yeah,
not in a interviewee kind of way. Like,
exactly.
we're artists are not like that. We're very like
Yeah, no.
all over the place, one.
Yeah,
But very much so like,
yeah,
nah, if I see a box, I'm like, I can't. You know what I
exactly.
mean? Like,
Yeah, exactly. That's why when you asked me to be a part of it, even though I've seen like the previous ones, I got a little shook.
Yeah, yeah.
But then I had to remember, like I was just like the type of space this is, and yeah, I can't do the interviewee stuff. It scares me.
Yeah, it's too like authoritarian. Too like But
Yeah, yeah, I feel that.
I Spirit is telling me to pull a card.
Oh, okay.
I hope this deck. Oh, I was like, I hope it's over here. So my sis, created by Queen Loney. Queen Loney. She is the first guest that I had, and she is the creator of these affirmation cards.
That's dope.
And you can follow her at Created by Queen Loney. Created by Loney. Created by Queen Loney. Um, I believe she's doing what do you call it? My brain is like
That time of the day.
pre-orders. Yeah, pre-orders. I think she's doing
Okay.
pre-orders for some cards. So if you guys want the affirmation, her art is very dope. She has more art up there. Follow her. But we're gonna get into this card real quick to see what it is. And I just sprayed it too much because now they sticking together. Um, any last minute thoughts,
um,
messages, anything you want to say to the people that.
yeah, definitely. I would say give yourself grace during downtime, in between time. When you have creative blocks, I think social media can make us feel like we're behind or we're not doing
Hmm.
enough, or doing all the things, right? Because we see the next person doing all the things. Our
Yeah,
journeys look very different to their journey.
yeah,
Um, I think just remember that your journey is not going to look like the next person, and sometimes, yes, our spirits need that downtime to
that rest, that
yes,
rest.
to recalibrate and get your life together.
Yeah,
We're not machines. I think sometimes um, life needs us to go live life and to take a moment to slow down, to deep dive, whatever it is, within ourselves. Um, how do we be obedient, right, to like our own voices
I
when
say,
everything is so loud, right?
I
We're not
say.
taking that moment of stillness or giving ourselves the grace that we require as artists. Um, but yeah, that's what I would say.
Jessica, can you type your while I'm doing this, your IG
Yeah, I
in the
got you.
comments? Do we have any questions too? Anybody have any questions? Um,
Got my mama on here. Hi, mama.
Hi, Mama.
My greatest supporter.
Yes, I love. Oh, thank you for coming on here. I know you're supporting your daughter, but thank you for coming on here. Okay, y'all. Okay, Sadia. Thank you,
On it.
babe.
Thank you guys.
Oh, I love it. All right, so. It's the message that we need, that everybody needs to hear at this moment. Multiply, multiply, multiply. Okay. All right. Ashe. I love when they. Okay. It's gonna be backwards. I hate this. I'm gonna have to flip it. But
Okay.
what I am seeking is seeking me.
Yes. I
What I
say
am seeking is seeking me. I
yes.
say. And you just spoke to this. You
Yeah.
literally just spoke to this.
It's
Wow.
that it's that time.
It's that time.
Yeah. I love that.
Yes, I'm gonna post this too so everybody can
Okay.
have it and see it.
Nice.
Um, Let me see, just in case if any questions came up. Gave the IG any comments. I've been seeing 3332. What the heck? This is mind blowing. I see hummingbirds every day and birds leave stuff on my balcony. LOL.
Oh.
What does that? Oh my God, y'all about to make me cry. Oh my gosh, this is what I mean. Like we need to
Yes.
talk more. You can whenever I see symbols, signs, different things like that, I just go and look it up to see what it means if I don't know what it means already. And let it sit with me and resonate, right? So if it doesn't resonate, I cannot talk today, resonate, then it just is not that message for me. Like I don't know how to explain it. I could just kind of feel that connection to it. But for me in that moment, what the hummingbird meant was, first of all, hummingbirds, their wings are going 90 miles per hour. So
Mm,
for a hummingbird to take its time to literally stand still and be in front of you like this, like
that's
it's
amazing.
not like hummingbirds, they fly like they zip
Yeah.
everywhere, right? So for a hummingbird to just sit there,
In front of you, like,
I was like, what is going on?
yeah.
Um, what else did I see? I would see praying mantis. I would see deers in the morning, like, because where we used to live, it was like a forest, like
Mm.
right next to us. It was a townhouse, and I would wake up and they'd be outside. Just
Yeah.
I open the door, they I'm like, hey, good
I
morning.
love that.
Yeah. So for me, I am very much so someone who's connected to elemental forces or elemental energies. And so to see, you know, these animals or to see the numbers or these different things for me, you just have to figure out what it means for you because again, everybody's journey is different. Every message is different. Just like within spiritual practices. Just because something has to be done to one person doesn't mean it's going to be done the same way for that person. Like everybody's journey is literally
Yep.
different. So yeah, that's what I would say. So I would just say look up hummingbirds. Also maybe pay attention to the time that you see them, you know. Just starting to be more aware. Just open your eye.
Yeah.
What else? What else? I think that is it. I resonate with her 1,000%. Sometimes time price we pay for our art is the pain it took. Sometimes the price we pay for our art is the pain it took
Mm,
to spark our mind to create it.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, for me, like, I didn't start creating until after my brother passed. Like, it was a form of therapy. So it literally, like, something in me, and shoes are all things. Like, I don't even
Yeah.
know where that came from.
Yeah, I was
Like, I
gonna
used
ask
to,
where the shoes come from.
I used to love shoes, but
Yeah.
not like I wanted to make shoes. Like, not like that. Like,
Yeah.
for me, my staple pieces are like, statement jewelry. Like I love jewelry. I love a badass coat. I love some fly ass shoes, fly ass boots. Like that's
Mm.
anything that's like just like
You just
gaudy. The more gaudy, the better for me. Like I'm like
yeah.
throw all that shit on me. Let me
That's
just
why.
yeah. So for me, so I don't know. Shoes was never like it was, but it wasn't to the point again that I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make shoes.
Yeah.
Um, it just popped in my head, honestly. It
Okay.
just literally popped in my head one day, and I went to the Art Institute of Charlotte. So I was really good at like my graphic classes,
Mm.
and I had a teacher who um, taught us how to like make, I forgot the name of the class, but it was basically like I was able to make the Victoria's Secret shopping bag back in the day with the
Mm.
pink
Okay.
stripes. I was able to recreate that. And I was like,
Right.
wow, like printed it out and everything. Like it was bomb. And I was like, oh, okay. And then Spirit also tells me when it's time to remember something in that moment, they say, remember it.
Mm.
I remember when I was younger, again, with the St. Francis of Assisi or, I don't know, just different things in that moment. But normally it's not for that moment, it's for
Yeah.
this timeline now. So I don't know. It just was like a shoe. But now how I connect to it, even I say, even how I connect to it now is being able to walk in someone else's shoes, right? And
Mm.
so the path that we're walking, this right now, this is an example of walking in somebody else's shoes, right? Showing what that journey is, showing what the process is, and connecting to it. And so again, the shoes now open this new avenue up for me. And this is not,
Yeah.
I never you couldn't tell me in a million years that I would be on some live talking to people like at all. I
That's
just,
amazing.
you could have never, because one, I just never was that person to be like, oh, I'm not a forefront person. As much as I'm like taking my pictures and all that, guys, I swear to y'all, I'm not. I've always been like a behind the scenes person. I've never, but I've done things like modeling and dancing, but it's just things that my spirit genuinely enjoys. It was
Yeah.
never for the attention. Like I'm not a attention person at all. Like I've actually held back so much and made myself, dimmed myself because I didn't want that attention. And now spirit is like, nah,
You gonna
that's
go
not, yeah, nah.
out
You need to be
in
seen. This
this
is,
way, in that way. I love
so
that.
that's, it just comes within the journey, honestly. And I don't know what's next. Um, but that's exciting.
We're here for it. Whatever it is, we are ready. We ready for it.
Yes. Yeah.
Your process also is very similar to how I paint my pieces too. You say you do like the digital. There's like a digital process, right?
I saw that in one of your reels, and I was like, oh, she like draws it out or do whatever first, and then I was like,
Yes. Like I gotta
yeah,
see it. Like you said, sometimes you just get a vision, and I'm like,
hmm,
where's my iPad?
yeah,
I need to put it together. Like
exactly.
like this piece specifically, it was me, and I had like a bottle of paint, and
Mhm.
I like photoshopped a machete in the hand, and I was like, okay,
Mhm.
this is what I see. I want the gold ore around it. I did all of that within Photoshop, and then
Mhm.
I put it on a canvas.
And
Um,
it's fire.
thank
It's
you,
fire.
thank you. I
I
can't wait to
love.
create more pieces.
Same. And then that's the thing. Like my my creations come faster than I can create it sometimes.
Yes,
So I'm like, that's why I'm like, I'll hop to one thing to next. I'm like, well, I gotta get this up. Oh no, this one and that. Oh, and that.
right. And I'm trying to like get myself to just like focus on that one thing. Like right now, I'm working on a new painting, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I still gotta finish this painting. Where do you want to go here? But it's
I'm the
like,
same. I have so many unfinished projects that I need to
so,
bunker down.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
get to it when you need to get to it, because I feel like I do that too. I'm like, I'm gonna start this right now, but I don't really resonate as much. The
yeah.
energy's not there as much. And then like months, maybe years will go by, and I'm like, actually, I want to touch this piece now.
Hmm.
Give it
I have this painting right now. Oh man. Well, that's the surprise. I'm working on another painting. But
there.
I'm working on this painting right now, but I'm kind of stuck because
Hmm.
I have I have the outline, the draft of it. I
Okay.
don't have the medium that I want to use for it.
Hmm.
So that hasn't come to me yet. So that kind of put me in a like pause because
Yeah.
it hasn't hit me yet. So
Okay.
yeah.
What medium do you normally use?
Um
All the things.
all the things, whatever it's like, okay, let's say I see a texture in my head.
Mm.
Whatever's gonna give me that
Mhm.
texture is
Okay.
it could be what are things that I've used? I've taken garments and broken them down
Hmm.
and was able to like cut up something to make it another like texture.
Yeah.
And so different things like that. It's just, I don't know how to explain it. It's just
Yeah.
literally like whatever, like,
Yeah. I feel like that's like the best form of like creating when you just like,
yeah,
we're gonna take this and put that.
yes, I
I,
love it. The resourcefulness, like that's where we come from. That's
yes.
where our ancestors come from, and that's how I know it's from them.
Hmm.
They were so resourceful when they had nothing,
Yeah.
nothing.
Yes. They definitely were.
Maybe subconsciously you want people to even, oh, maybe subconsciously you want people to, even if they walk away, carry a part of you with them. Yeah, yeah. Because for me, again, it makes me it makes me feel seen in another way that's not like in your face, right?
Yeah.
I want you to feel me more than you see me. That's what it is. I want you to feel me more than you see me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's dope.
The time you start is the time you weren't meant to.
Yeah.
Yeah. All
Exactly.
right. Anything else before we wrap
Um,
up?
I don't have any more little notes.
No notes. All
I think
right.
that was everything. I just want to say thank you. Thank you for having me here. I was all nervous for nothing, but
Yeah, I told you. I told
you're
you. This is.
you're hella cool. I love your
Oh, thank
energy.
you.
And I
Same,
hope we can
same.
connect too the next time I'm in New York.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we need to exchange information. We need to
Yes.
talk.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ma.
It's fun.
Yeah, thank you for accepting. Girl, I was so nervous. I was like, I don't know if she's gonna like for me, I don't know. Like, and I want people to know other artists too that I reach out to because there's a lot of dope artists that have like 1 million followers or whatever, but that I know that are like, us. And I don't want you to think, because I'm not a person who's on social media posting every day and with the algorithms I don't care about that.
Right.
I wouldn't even be on it if I didn't have to do my artwork. But I would love to reach out to other artists that have these followers, but it's not about that. It's about what you do and your talent and just the process. So I want y'all to know I don't care. Like, don't think I'm trying to get your followers. I could care less.
Mhm.
I just really want you to share your process, share who you are, and get more into the artist behind the art.
Yes.
So
More of that for sure.
yeah, so I thank you for being on. I thank everybody who came on here and sat with us for a whole good hour. It didn't even feel like an hour.
It really
Um,
didn't.
yeah, so
Well, thank
yeah,
you, love. We'll definitely be connecting soon. We'll talk soon. I'm trying to
maybe
go to New York.
collaboration. We gotta.
Yes, that.
I can see that. That would be super
I
dope.
can totally see that.
Super
Um,
dope. Yeah.
I'm here. I can't wait to see the next creative conversation in the next few
Thank you
bring
so
on.
much,
You're
everybody. Good
welcome.
night, Jessica.
Bye,
Thank
guys.
you. Thank you. Thank you.